panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Yo, what's good YouTube? How's it going? My name is Cedric or BBMT and I am back with another video. And today I have a video on how I make my videos on YouTube. So basically the video that you're watching right now, I use some of these tools to make the video. So let's get right into it, and the first tool that I use is Photoshop. This is basically how I make my beautiful thumbnails. You guys might be wondering, like, I thought Steven Van was the best at thumbnails. Now you're like, BBMT's giving him a run for his money, if you know what I mean. If you do not know who Steven Van is, you probably won't understand what I just said. So yeah, so I use Photoshop to make my thumbnails. Yeah, so I just merge different textures together, put pictures in there, you know, throw on some text, good, all that good stuff. You can watch Steven Van's tutorial on how to make it. Okay, so the next tool I use is how I record my audio. Basically, if I'm not using gameplay, if I'm using gameplay, I'll use Audacity to record the audio so I can put over the gameplay. But right now, since I'm just recording my screen, I use Camtasia Studio 8, which is one of my editing softwares, which I'll show you later, to record the screen and my audio. So that's what I like about Camtasia Studio 8. So, but if I'm not recording my screen, I'll use Audacity to record the audio, and I'll just put gameplay over it, like if I'm making like a how to grow your channel video or something like that. So yeah, that's basically it. I use effect to, you know, normalize it and use noise reduction. If you use Audacity, you probably would know like all these tools, so I don't really have to explain it. So yeah, let's get right into the next tool. Okay, so like I said, I use Camtasia Studio 8 to record the screen and my audio. You probably can see like some of the projects from some of the clip bends like from other videos I made. Like you probably can see the toy car if you watch my other video. If you didn't, you probably won't understand what I'm saying again. So yeah, I use Camtasia Studio 8 to edit my videos, record the screen, record the audio if I'm recording the screen. Yeah, and I use Camtasia Studio 8 also to like insert any funny videos I'm going to put in there, or like sounds or sound effects, something like that. As you can see, you probably recognize some of these. If you don't, you probably wasn't watching my video, so go check out the video so you can see what I'm saying. And yeah, so that's my first editing software. I actually use another one, and it's basically one that everybody uses. So let's get right into the next. Okay, so the next editing software I use is Sony Vegas Pro 13. It's basically like the editing software that everybody uses. I use both, because if I record the screen in Camtasia, I have to edit it in Camtasia, because I don't think Sony Vegas can open like I think it's called like a capture check, something like that. I don't think Sony Vegas can open that, so that's why I use Camtasia to edit. But sometimes I use Sony Vegas to edit if like Camtasia cannot open some of the gameplay I use. So yeah, those are my two editing softwares. They both are like $300, so it might be kind of hard to buy. But yeah, those are my two editing softwares. So let's do the next tool. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, where do I get my textures and backgrounds I use for my videos or my thumbnails. I get it from brusheasy.com. This is basically a place where you can get free brushes for Photoshop and textures and patterns. So I used this before. I use this. Let's see if I can find anything else I use. Yeah, these are the only two I can find. I never seen this before. Probably will use this because this looks really nice. And let me show you one I also use, and almost everybody uses it if they watch the Steven Van thumbnail tutorial. It's basically, if this can load up fast enough. Oh, okay, so it's basically an abstract background. Hold on, let me X out of this, and hold on, after this loads up, okay, here it is right here. This is the thumbnail, one of the backgrounds that everybody uses for their thumbnail if they watch the Steven Van tutorial. But I use this sometimes, not really that much. I don't really like it that much, but it's helpful sometimes. So yeah, this is one of the places I get my backgrounds, textures from. Another place is Google Images. I just search up like effects or something, and I can get a texture. Right now I just searched up images, and I see really cool images. These are really good pictures taken. These are pretty nice. So yeah, this is where I get my textures and pictures if I use for my thumbnails. So yeah, that's basically it. I probably will show you like what mic I use. So yeah, this is what mic I use. I use the blue snowball mic. This is the mic I'm using right now. It's the white one, like the one over here. It cost me like $40, I think. So yeah, the mic I use, blue snowball mic. I think it's one of the best, cheapest mics. So if you're looking for a mic that's really cheap, I would suggest the blue snowball. And I use a pop filter for it, but it's homemade. It's basically made out of socks and a hanger, like this. I basically folded a hanger and a circle like that, and I just put a sock over it. Not really like that. It's kind of like that, but it's like a white sock. So that's how I made my pop filter. And I think that's it I have for this, like how I make my videos. This might be one of my longest videos, probably not, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys if you actually stayed through the whole video. That would be really nice. Make sure you smack the like button. And yeah, there might be another video coming up today, but it might not. If you need to subscribe so you can know if I'm going to upload or not. So make sure you smack the subscribe button. Also, comment something funny in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.